Hello. Welcome to my YouTube channel. This is your boy DJ Soul Child AC. Shouts out to my TikTok family, Instagram family, Facebook family, Threads family. This video is me explaining as much as I legally can about my visit from the FBI. Yesterday, September 29th, the FBI did come to my house. And it's not for the reasons you really think. They came primarily to help me and my family because I was receiving a slew of death threats on Facebook and Instagram, especially for my commentary on the passing of Charlie Kirk, which again, I don't give a fuck that bigot passed away. And I stand on that. I stand by that. He was a bigot. He did not respect black people. He did not respect LGBTQ people. He did not respect women, especially women of color. He thought he was better than everybody. And I felt like his commentary was enticing violence across, the nation, and also was spreading violence towards marginalized groups. And him as a white man, a white cis man, he should have knew better. He had what was coming to him. Did he deserve it? I mean, it's not my place to say, but I can tell you I don't give a fuck what happened to him because I don't. And that's my right as an American to say that. Do you know how many right-wing guys, how many MAGA guys, how many Trump supporters would be celebrating when I pass away? Nobody would bat an eye. Nobody would sit here and be under their comment section or stitching their videos saying, hey, you wrong for what you did. Nobody would do that. Nobody would do that. Nobody would do that. So, yeah, I don't give a damn about that, man. But that's besides the point. Yeah, a lot of white T folks who is big old Charlie Kirk fanboys did not like it. Started doxing me, making threats to hang my daughter. Been talking about my old criminal record from 10 years ago that I've already explained and debunked a million times over for the past half decade, that I pled out to a crime I didn't commit. Woo-de-woo-de-woo. They still spreading this narrative that I hurt children. They even went as far as to lie and say now that I beat up women, which has never happened. Never was charged for it, never had anything to do with that. It's just insane. And yeah, the FBI came because a specific core group of people threatened to come and shoot me in New Jersey, where I live. And they were documenting on their post on their social medias, step by step, what they wanted to do. They try to throw little subliminal posts here and there, like trying to, I guess, antagonize me in a sense. And I didn't call the FBI. People were calling on my behalf, which is another surprise. People were calling on my behalf. So shouts out to my Facebook family and TikTok family for doing that. They were calling on my behalf. A few people did. And they felt like these people were being very serious, and they felt very, very concerned for the safety of me and my family. I personally was already contacting law enforcement. I just didn't know how to get in touch with the FBI. Thank goodness for the people that did. And yeah, so that was primarily the reason why the FBI came. But there's more details that I am willing to share, right? Again, I'm not allowed to show who was the ones making the threats, this, that, and the third, because again, there's an investigation open against them, and I don't want to fuck up, the FBI case or whatever. Another reason why the FBI came is because they also got reports about people using this audio from my court hearing 10 years ago that was leaked 2.5 years ago. It was illegally obtained. Do not let these people lie to you and say that audio from court where they were explaining the details of my son's injuries when he was 3 months old, do not let these people lie to you and gaslight you and say that it was public information. It was not public information. That is bullshit. The audio was illegally obtained. It was not signed off by me or the child's mother. That is factual. That can be proven in court. Nobody signed off on it that was supposed to sign off on it. It was illegally obtained and leaked on the internet. And people used that audio and spread it like wildfire to make it seem like I, admitted to a crime I didn't do, which I did not in that audio. It was a court hearing. It was a prosecutor doing what prosecutors do, which is prosecute. And the FBI wants to investigate how that audio got online. So if you have that audio plastered on the internet, you have a chance to delete it and never post that shit again. Because if it stays up, the FBI will be coming to your door and they will be talking to you about how that audio was in your possession. Their words, not mine. Now, this is the big thing I wanted to discuss, right? And I'm not in trouble for this in any way. The FBI said I'm not in trouble for this in any way. Did you know that MAGA, and I know it was MAGA, FBI couldn't tell me it was MAGA, but I know it was MAGA. Did you know people were reporting my song to the FBI called My Neck? They reported my song, My Neck, which is a diss track. Yes, I was being sarcastic when I said it was a tribute to Charlie Kirk. It is not a fucking tribute. It is a diss track to Charlie Kirk and his fucking legacy, and his wife, and his family. F them all. It was a diss track to them. It was a Jersey Club beat where I was throwing a jab at them. And y'all reported that song to the FBI. Y'all reported it to the FBI. And here's the kicker. Y'all reported it to FBI and claimed that my song can cause a ruckus or cause a threat to, you know, people who have opposing political ideologies. That's how I knew it was MAGA. Basically, they're saying my song can cause violence towards people who are Trump supporters, who are on the right, who are Christians. When that's not the freaking case. This was not a song that was violence against Christians or Trump supporters. This is me speaking my feelings about the individuals that you guys are all freaking nut hugging on the internet, doxing people and having lose jobs over, forcing people in Starbucks to force to put his nut ass name on cups, or else if they don't do it, they lose their jobs. The same man who was a complete bigot to marginalized groups you guys are sitting here obsessed over. That is who the song was about. It was not about freaking putting violence towards anybody. It was a fun little ass shaking song with a lot of political oomph into it. That's it. It's a political ass shaking song. And y'all crashed out over that. But I didn't see y'all one damn time call the FBI about them two country white motherfuckers that sat here and said, and I quote, that they wanted to strange fruit us. Made a whole song about hanging black people. What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? So yeah, that is why the FBI pulled up at my crib. That is what happened. Again, that's the most details I'm allowed to give. But yeah, they left me the card. I got their number. Again, if people see any type of serious threats made towards my family, send it to me. I'll send it to the FBI. You see anybody, and I mean any page, playing that audio that is doxing my son and has his full name, his full birthday, outright doxing him, and it's not redacted, you shoot that video to me, you shoot the page link to me, and I will send it to the FBI. Make sure you guys go. And of course, you guys make sure you go to my website, www.djsoulchildac.com, and please purchase the song, My Neck. We have until Saturday morning to get that song higher on the iTunes charts so we can possibly make the Billboard charts next Tuesday. All right, that's the goal, that's the plan. Thank you all for supporting me, supporting my social media, supporting my music, and most importantly, supporting me and my family. I really appreciate y'all. I really love y'all. Here is my Cash Apps, my Venmos, Zelles. If you guys want to support in that way, feel free to do so. And yeah, that's it. Peace and love, y'all.